Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the government representative in the Senate. Senator Gold, as my honourable colleague Senator Plett highlighted yesterday, in September's speech from the throne, the Governor-General indicated yet again that the government remains committed to fulfil the promised compensation for losses incurred by the Canadian dairy industry as a result of this government's trade agreements over the past 6 years. 8 months ago, this government advised that they were committed to fully and fairly compensating the dairy industry and that they would continue to work with these producers and processors to address the impact of recent trade agreements. This industry has suffered not only as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, as many other industries have, and they deserve the details they've been waiting on. Honourable colleagues, the government is well aware of the challenges the dairy industry is currently facing. I questioned the government representative on this topic in February of this year and last December, and have received only delayed answers. Each time, I provided my questions in advance to the government representative in the Senate in hopes of receiving an actual response to these questions. Yet answers received really appear to be only platitudes from the government. Senator Gold, the time for delayed answers has passed. The dairy industry needs answers now. My question today is, when will the government finally commit to sharing the full scheduling of the CETA and CPTPP compensation for the remaining 7 years, as well as the amount and nature of compensation for CUSMA to ensure Canadian farmers and processors receive the support that is needed to offset the harmful effects of the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement on the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and more recently, the Canada-US-Mexico Agreement?
Senator Gold.
Thank you, Senator, for continuing to raise the situation, indeed the plight of Canada's farmers and processors in this chamber, and for raising this with Agricultural Minister Bibeau's office, as I know you do on many occasions. I've also asked the Minister for the detailed payment schedule that you're asking for, but I've not yet received that information back on the timeline or the nature of the full compensation that Canada's dairy sector will receive. I might add, though, in addition to the investments that I noted in my response to Senator Plett yesterday, I think the Chamber should be reminded that in 2017 the government launched a $250 million dairy farm investment program, and this year, to help dairy farmers deal with surpluses during the COVID-19 pandemic, the government permanently increased the borrowing capacity of the Canadian Dairy Commission by $200 million, as well as launching the $50 million food surplus rescue program. But again, I've made the request and will provide the answer as soon as I receive it.